Good morning. You are watching Deer in Nature 9611. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now, what I'm going to tell you today, I'm sure you haven't heard before, but this mother deer and her twin fawns, this is how they beg for food in the neighborhood. So these are local deer, and they live most likely behind someone's house. And so when they decide they're hungry and maybe they don't have access to food, and maybe they do have access for food, but they want the tasty food from this person's house, they stand out in front of their window or their door, and they just stand there and they stare. Oh, and God forbid if you go to the window, because then they go right up to the window and stare back at you. And this is kind of like their communication. I'm here for some food. And they're very patient. They can stand like that for half an hour, just looking into the person's window and hoping that maybe somebody will pass by that window and maybe throw something out for them. Now you can definitely see these deer are not starving in any way. Most people don't feed the deer during the summertime because they have full access to all kinds of stuff. But in the wintertime around here, the deer do know because we get 5 to 6 feet of snow, and it's very difficult to get food down to the ground or the roots or anything for the animals. So it is totally fine to put out some food for the deer. They actually sell proper deer food with the proper nutrients in the wintertime locally. But I just thought I'd share with you how they beg for food when they don't necessarily need it and how they do it. They just stand. And then sometimes okay, so now what you have is the deer looking at me because I'm the next neighbor. So the deer is going to come over and say, okay, well, maybe you'll feed me. Yes, they are very friendly deer, and they were born in town, and so they're not afraid of the actual local residents that live around here. They are a little skeptical if they don't know you, but they don't cause any trouble most of the time. But yes, they might be on their way over to check out me and see if I have any food over here for them. No, baby decides there's something in the bush there to eat. And those two are still holding off for that neighbor. Hopefully, at some point, he'll open the door and throw out a few pebbles for them, whatever he feeds them. Thank you for watching Deer in Nature 9611.